Hello world. Hello everybody. Hello YouTube. I guess it's going to be another video in my Ghetto prepper series. Cool it, dog. Videos. What I'm going to do is I got my 50-pound bag of steel cut oats, and we're going to go ahead and put them in smaller bottles. I can kind of give you an explanation or my thinking on why I do this. So, here we go. We'll use this knife. I got this bag from sharp ass knife. Honeyville Grain. I paid, I think, around $39 for it about a few months ago. Ooh. Oh, cool. Now, I was thinking of taking some of this, right? Look, guys. Can he do it? Okay, it's just cut up oats. It's not pressed, rolled, steamed oats or any of that. I guess I better hurry. That's interesting. You guess it says you can soak them in water and off they go. So I'm getting pretty set up here. I kind of planned for this video. I actually set things up, you know, a little this and that. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Good kitchen. The reason I do this a lot is to, first of all, waterproof it. Oh, I don't have to sift. Second of all, smaller quantities are easier to drag away, you know. I hate to see someone have to grab this 50-pound bag of oats, and that'd be all you could carry. Whereas if I do this, if each person carried 2 of these, you know, then the load would be more evenly distributed. And I was thinking, and something crazy came to me. I was thinking, oh man, but man, you might leave some, you know, oh man, I hate to leave that behind, that kind of thing. Which would be bad, you know, and I'd feel for it, because sure could use it. But if you get chased off, right, by some adversary, and you know what he's after food, and all that, okay, you grab your stuff and you run off. They come and raid your stuff, they get in your house and all that. And once they get there, what's the first thing they're going to do? They're going to sit down and eat. Right? Because, oh, food, man, sit down right away and eat that food. And that would buy you time to get away, I would think, while they're sitting there eating, you know, kind of like fish bait. Well, that's very nice. Good looking oats, too. Of course, not that I know what bad oats look like. So I'm thinking, you know, well, that's cool. Now I'll pack up some of this, and I will leave some in these bigger bags, because, you know, that's just kind of nuts. And there's my thinking on that. Again, I'm using the crackly bottles, because they're far, far tougher than anything I've really seen. I came up with another thing. I got notes down here. What is her plate? I was at the store, right, and I'm just casually buying stuff. See, there you go. Not fit anymore? Oh, yeah. Voila. Let me get my box. Okay, I'm back. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, I was fishing around in the store and I just bought something that kind of had a stupidity. And it was this here jelly. So I'm sitting there and I'm looking and I said, I don't need these jellies, I get it out of the jar. But then I'm looking at them, right? I'm going, you know, these would be perfect for putting in your like 3-day bug out bag or whatever, you know, just kind of, because it'd be like squirtable, high energy, instant food, or squirt it in the rice or your oats that you might be taking. And it's sugar, boy, and there you go. The sealed on top, that kind of thing. I do have an issue with it that I think, you know, should be addressed. There we go. Next is things in a duffel bag, like liquids in tubes and jars and all that. When I was in the Army, you know, you had to be careful what you put in your duffel bag, because that duffel bag's going back and reduced in half. And I've had, you know, like back then I didn't use, well, let's just say deodorant. I used it, but now I don't use spray, I did then. And you put a whole can of like Right Guard in your duffel bag, and it hits the back of the deuce in half. I'm making a video, girl. Come on. Come on. Oh, that's too bad. Anyway, the whole can of Right Guard empty out and all in my duffel bag, all my uniform. But I'm thinking if you put this, because your backpack's with you always, so whatever you go through, your backpack goes through. So that means this, if you got squished, this will probably get squished. If this don't get squished, you don't get squished. So I think it'd be a valuable asset to set in there. I also was thinking about what I was putting in my bag, and I'm thinking, because I love packing things in these bottles, taking smaller bottles, you know, like the quart water bottles, this and that, and packing like, you know, your powdered eggs, and maybe some of your hash brown potatoes in the bottles, and you know, man, a quart bottle of eggs, that'd be easy 3 days. A quart bottle of potatoes, that way you got eggs and potatoes. What do you think of that? And they're round, they're tough, they won't break, and they're light, you know. I mean, the bottle's feather light, so it's not really that hard to carry. And if you empty them, you know, you can use them for a million things still. Refill them when you find food again. That kind of thing. Now, there's another issue I have that my brother had brought up. He's a engineer type mechanic, works at a cement plant, that kind of thing. He brought up the, he's such a mechanic that everyone's, you know, man, they're beating their butt about, I can make diesel and I can get gas and, you know, and I can do this and I can whiz bang that kind of thing. And he kind of brought up the obvious question, of which even I didn't think of. And that is the different oils it takes to run a vehicle. I mean, can we brew up some 90 weight like we can brew up some diesel out of vegetable oil? You know, gear oil, transmission fluid, 30 weight. You know, because sooner or later you've got to change the oil in that car. And you can have all the fuel you want in the world. If you ain't got no 1040, well, where are you? You know? So I think the car thing probably lasts about a year. You know, after that, you won't have the parts, you won't have fan belts, tires, a compressor to fill tires, motor oil, transmission fluid, gear oil. That'll be gone. So a car is a permanent thing. Yeah, I don't think they're going to work out. You know, going to go back to donkey and horse and mule. Lucky for me, I got a few, huh? So that was a consideration that we had come up with. Also, my last subject Well, this is kind of a apocalyptic thought. How long is it going to be? How much time will it be between shoot and shout, is what I call it. The time between where you shoot or think about shooting anyone that comes within range of your gun, whatever you have. And they'll know, because that's when the dead bodies will start piling up, and you know you're kind of, well, I guess I'm in gun range. And what I mean by shout is, after a while, there's not going to be a lot of people. So after a while, instead of shooting, you'll be shouting, going, hey, 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 to get their attention, because you probably haven't seen a person in 6 months. You know what I mean? It's just an interesting thought I came up with. From shoot to shout, how long will it be? A year, 18 months, tops, before there's so few people that people will be, you know, wanting to see someone. Because people think it's going to go all Mad Max. I don't think so. Really. There will be some of it. But, you know, people like their pleasures, you know, bathtub, shower. They're going to settle down to where they can systematize something to where they have the amenities and comforts they had before. What do you think of that? Anyway, let me check my time. That was a long one. Sweet. I bet you that was pretty. Okay, so, oh yeah, my next video, I'm going to give my kid, hey Ben, come here buddy, hurry up. Quickly, quickly.
Shut it.
Somebody shut up. I'm on camera.
I know.
Come here. This is my young son Ben. We're going to be conducting an experiment on my next Ghetto Prepper series, in which I will pay the man $10 to take a tablespoonful of this powder and see if you can just eat it right out of the jar. You can imagine how handy that would be. Maybe, because I'm paying him 10, we'll do the taters too.
How about 10 a bite?
Go on, I'll give it a So, how's that? Alright. So there it is. There's my third bottle. You've seen how I did. I don't think you really want to watch me make another one. And the video's kind of long now, so don't sneak around. They can still see you.
No, they cannot.
Yes, they see right there. Oh no. Okay. Anyway, live by your wits, not by your worries. Okay. Bye.